What's up, Flight Fam? So we are on the member retreat 2025, the first one we've hosted. This is my client Connor right here, and you just got great results, bro. Super great results in the program, and we just kind of want to talk about the trip. We talk about VGym, talk about kind of like our history as well. But yeah, bro, I mean, like, without further ado, like, how did we meet? What prompted you to join? And yeah, we'll just kind of like start it out there.
Well, when I found you like online, I was a bit like skeptical at first. Like I didn't really know you or what you did. So definitely a little skeptical, but yeah, we had that first time you called me. That's what like convinced me to like sign up. Yeah, ever since then it's been a night and day difference, like in my life. So it's worked well for me. So
love that. And so first time I call, so are you talking about our first one-on-one call, or are you talking about the call that I called, the one that I called you with when because I was actually next to John? And
yeah, it was with John.
Okay, that call. Yeah, I remember that, bro. You were definitely like, falling a little bit behind in the program, and then I gave you a call, and then yeah, bro, it looks like you were motivated, and then it seemed like, because maybe it was just like, I see that you're like, falling behind. I'm trying to help you, bro. Like, I think that was kind of like a difference maker as well for you.
And that's kind of what VGym is. It's your support for when you're struggling and when you don't feel like sticking to your goals. You go there for support, basically. So whether it's weight loss or bodybuilding, whatever you're trying to do, yeah, it's just a great support.
Great environment. Yeah, bro, because at the beginning of this year, I was like, we're doing flight, right? And flight was great. Flight is still a thing, by the way. We're in the process of like restructuring a few things, but I was just like, well, there must be something like more to this, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I actually like thought about VGym, because it's just like, no one else is doing this right now, bro.
Yeah, not very many people, for sure.
Yeah, we were talking about this. I was like, bro, who do you know that's like doing like exactly like what we're doing? And then
you're the first person I know that is doing exactly this.
Right,
so.
Right. I was like, there might be a couple dudes, but I was like, ain't nobody know them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're yet to be discovered.
Go on vacation with their clients. So.
Yeah, that is true. Like it usually
some, but
yeah. I mean, well, when we're talking about like specifically, like we're talking about like online world, right? Specifically, I mean, we have clients in like 6 different states, 2 different countries. You're from Canada right here, but when we're talking about specifically like the online world, it's actually a lot different, right? Like it's its own world right there. I've been in online programs specifically, and yeah, I mean, it's great to like talk to people online, but it's like eventually you want to like I think one thing I really appreciated from you said earlier, we're at the pool, we're at the hot tub earlier, and you were like, you're the same person under the mask. I don't know, could you kind of like go into that a little bit?
Yeah, so I tend to like see through masks somewhat easily, just because the way I am, I guess. But yeah, since like day one, like I haven't seen a different version of Adam. So yeah, it's clear that like I found like real people. So yeah,
I love that, bro. Yeah, 100%. I have realized that people will like, specifically the phone screen, people do tend to like hide behind the screen, right? and I guess it is common to meet different people, you know, online, and then you meet them in person. You see a lot of that in like the dating world, right? People will be like, you know, hey, you know, there, so and so was this, you know, behind the screen. When I met them in person, they're like, oh shoot. So yeah, no, I think that was something that really stood out, bro. Like we were in the hot tub, and yeah, you said that to me, and I was like, well, you know, I really appreciate that, bro. Like 100%. I think, yeah, it is important to have that type of relationship. And it kind of like bled into what we were talking about the night before, right? About, you know, we're talking about all these other like fitness people, and where do you see, so, you know, like you joined Flight like a year and a half ago, right? So about, you joined about early February, late January 2024, and you've kind of seen what we've grown into. You know, we've done VGym, we launched VGym in March, and where do you think like the future like of the fitness industry, but not only the fitness industry, where do you think the future of VGym, Flight, and what can you see like in the next 12 months down the line?
Talking about like the fitness industry itself, honestly, I'm like a little bit concerned just because of there's like an increase in body standards nowadays. So people are taking like peptides to becoming more popular. All sorts of different drugs coming out that aren't like tested. So I do have a little bit of concern there, but yeah, for like VGym, yeah, I think that we can grow this into a whole lot more. Like, but I'm hoping that we can get like more people to come with us on vacation. And
yeah, 100%.
hang out and go to the gym and go pools and whatnot and just hang out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you mentioned like body standards of people like online. I think something that was kind of just annoyed me is, you know, you see guys over here like they're promoting steroids, they're promoting, you know, gambling to their audience, and it's just like we lost, in a sense, we lost like what the fitness industry and the health industry was actually about, right? Like on one end, it's like impossible standards, like, hey, don't eat meat, like, hey, oh, actually vegetables are bad for you too. Oh wait, like this is bad for you, this is bad for you, and it's like an impossible standard, right? On one end, and on the other end, it's, yo, bro, take steroids, like, you know, hey, bro, let's gamble, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that, and it's kind of like, where is the middle, right? Where it's actually people who are actually getting in shape, because like we talked about that, like the problem with that is like the health and fitness industry is like nobody's getting in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the
people aren't doing it for health always.
It's not health driven, yeah. And what I want to make it is like, I want a fitness world where it's like, what's driving this world is like sustainability, and it's like, you know, getting into communities where people are pushing you to like reach your best self, like literally get down to that 12% body fat mark. Really, I think that the purpose is disconnected from the goal, right? And so when the purpose is disconnected from the goal, then you're just going to be lost. And it's kind of like what we have right now. It's like people are, you know, they're gym people, but it's like they're promoting like steroids, they're promoting like, you know, OF, they're promoting like, you know, gambling, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, let's get back to connecting your goal to the program specifically, right? I mean, like, you know, there's tons of programs out there in the industry, but it's like we need to start connecting the goal to the mission, right? And like to like whatever you're taking, so that you can, you know, actually reach, like actually get to that point where you're at 12, 13, 14% body fat, because it's possible, because we've seen it, bro. But yeah, bro, anyways, honesty and just like, yo, like understanding like, yo, we don't have it all together, right? But that's not even the point. The point is about consistency. And I think we had a great talk about that the other night. It's just like, it's about consistency. And that's exactly why we made VGym, because it's not information, right? It's not everyone's in their own little journey, right? Like, so it's like, I don't want to say exactly where people are at, but and specifically, it's not information. It's not, hey, a fitness plan and a training plan and a nutrition plan. Like, it's not about that, right? It's about being in a community where people are pushing you, where people are encouraging you to like reach your best self, to like hit that 12% body fat mark, right? And I think that's extremely important right there. Anybody can, like, really, bro, like, if you're looking for anybody who's not in like any of our programs right here, it's like, if you're looking for a fitness plan, if you're looking for a meal plan, whatever the case may be, like different techniques, like you can easily find that on ChatGPT, right? Like, but you're not gonna find like actual real, like we gathered here in California for food, fitness, but the third one's the most important one. The third one is fellowship, bro. And fellowship with like the dudes that you vibe with, right? That are on the same mission as you. We're all getting aesthetic right here and committed to your growth. It's priceless, bro. 100%. So yeah, if there's anything you wanted to add to end off with that.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you like taking me on this trip. I definitely got to know you like more personally more, so I definitely appreciate that.
I appreciate you, brother. I think it's been a great trip, bro.
Yeah, man.
So looking forward to the next one in Miami. Yeah, bro. With that being said, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you, bro, being a member for so long. And yeah, bro, just seeing you grow over the last year and a half. It's just been great, just all your accomplishments, even like outside of what we're doing. But yeah, and just seeing what you've been able to do with your physique, it's just super inspiring, like not only for me, but for the other members in the group, bro. So like, I just want to say congratulations for that, being the most consistent member. And yeah, bro, working your way up to that like flight VIP, we're going on trips and everything. It's just like no better experience, bro. So hell yeah.